Natural systems can throw us a lot of curveballs. A lot of things can happen that we're not really ready for.
Did you hear the news? The deadliest volcano of all time has cracked open the Earth's surface. The unstable nature of this volcano makes it seem like there's no way to control it. What we're worried about is what will happen once things get out of hand. Shiveluch is an active volcano located on the Kamchatka Peninsula in northeastern Russia. This deadly volcano has had more major eruptions than any other volcano in history. Apart from having more than 5 times the number of explosive eruptions in Mount St. Helens, Shiveluch is also full of water-rich magma that might help geoscientists gain insight into the global water cycle. When this volcano erupts, it puts on a good show by producing a massive amount of volcanic ash that fills the atmosphere, reaching incredible heights. What we'd like to know is what lies beneath the surface of this volcano. Could there be even greater devastation yet to come? On the quiet night of April 2023, something extraordinary happened. Shiveluch suddenly erupted, and that lasted the next 6 hours. These eruptions weren't just any normal eruptions either. People could see an ash cloud that was estimated to reach an area of 108,000 square kilometers. The ash also shot up 12.5 miles, casting a dark veil above the snowy forests and rivers that was somewhat extremely terrifying. To make matters even worse, the winds came in and the ash cloud was carried to the nearby villages. Soon houses, streets, and fields were buried under a thick layer of gray volcanic dust, with depths of up to 8.5 centimeters, roughly 3.3 inches. This was the highest ever ashfall this region experienced in over 6 decades. Then came an aftermath that proved to be even worse. It was approximately 24 hours after the volcano erupted, a magnitude 5.8 earthquake struck off the coast of Kamchatka. The impact of the eruption was so severe that schools had to be shut down, and the locals were advised to stay indoors to avoid the ashfall. Even aviation was affected, with a code red warning issued for flights, urging pilots to remain vigilant and monitor changing meteorological conditions. Understanding the historical eruptions of Shiveluch and their spatial distribution is extremely important for predicting the natural hazards that come with this volcano. Scientists usually dive deep into the rich history of the eruptions to create predictive models and tools to help them forecast when and where eruptions might occur in the future. This approach helps reduce the risk to human lives and property. Volcanoes are usually caused by movement in the tectonic plates, which are plates found under the surface of the Earth. When these plates move, they end up shaping the landscape and creating conditions for the release of molten rock called magma and gases that are deep within the Earth's mantle. These ongoing activities of Shiveluch show us the dynamic and ever-changing nature of the Earth's crust. Now, studying these volcanoes gives scientists a better understanding of plate tectonics. If we go a little bit deeper behind the theory of these plates, we see the Earth's outer shell, called the lithosphere, is divided into different plates that vary in size. These plates float on the semi-fluid asthenosphere under them. The different kinds of movements and interactions between these plates are believed to lead to different geological phenomena, including volcanic eruptions. By studying volcanoes like Shiveluch, researchers can gain insights into the movement and interactions of these tectonic plates. Volcanoes from the inside are full of magma. Magma is the molten rock that is formed under the Earth's surface because of the insanely high pressure and temperature down there. When magma starts coming out onto the surface, the result is violent volcanic eruptions. Scientists can further predict volcanic activities by monitoring the magma by understanding the process that leads to this molten magma. Scientists have come up with and developed advanced technologies like satellite imagery. These satellites come with thermal cameras and radar to capture some high-resolution images of volcanic areas from space. These images give the scientists valuable data like changes in temperature, ground deformation, and volcanic activity. This helps scientists detect volcanic eruptions, ash plumes, and lava flows with accuracy and precision. To analyze the volcanic gases, ash composition, and other parameters remotely, scientists have come up with a remote sensing technique. This allows the scientists to keep an eye out for changes in gas emissions and volcanic activity without being present at the volcano physically. Instead, they maintain a safe distance. All this data that they take from the satellites and remote sensors is then fed into their advanced machine learning and AI models, which identify the pattern and trend in the volcanic activity. Scientists are currently working on strategies to reduce the negative impact of volcanic eruption, and these strategies go way beyond just monitoring and warning systems. It is most likely that scientists and researchers are working with local communities to educate them about volcanic risks and prepare them for potential eruptions. They've started creating evacuation plans and giving the people safe guidelines with drills to make sure the people know how to respond when a volcano decides to erupt. Scientists are also working on making the existing infrastructure a lot more durably and resistant to volcanic activity. One of the ways to do that is by designing buildings that can withstand ashfall, lava flows, and other volcanic hazards. In case things go really bad, they're designing the infrastructure in such a way that there will be minimal loss, and the same infrastructure can be easily repaired or replaced. The ash doesn't affect just the infrastructure. It has a huge impact on aviation and agriculture. To minimize this, scientists are currently working on ways to reduce the effects of the ash by improving aircraft engines, specifically designing them just for ash ingestion so that it's a lot more durable. They're also working on developing methods to stop the ash from ruining the agricultural land and crops. Despite their destructive nature, these eruptions have a huge role in the renewal and transformation of landscapes. Usually, after a volcanic eruption, different essential nutrients are released into the soil. These nutrients include minerals and trace elements that are beneficial for plant growth. All this newly enriched soil can now accommodate new kinds of vegetation and can also cause the recovery of the ecosystem in the affected areas. This newly enriched soil becomes fertile enough for new plant life. As time passes, this newly fertile soil leads to the growth of diverse plant species, ultimately helping to restore the ecosystem. Initially, a volcanic eruption seems harsh and scary. Over the years, the land starts to recover, and the scars the eruption left behind are partially, if not fully, hidden by new growth. This shows the Earth's ability to heal and regenerate. While these eruptions are haunting to look at, they are also extremely beautiful at the same time. The beauty of a volcanic eruption is in the display of nature's power, with glowing red lava bursting out of the vent, followed by the lava flowing and spreading downhill. Scientists are hoping to gain a better understanding of our planet's dynamic nature by studying events like the eruption of Shivalush. This understanding will help scientists better understand the Earth's geological history and its ongoing processes. They are trying to explore the inner workings of the Earth by studying what we discussed before, like plate tectonics, magma generation, and the complex interactions between the Earth's crust and mantle. What are your thoughts on this extremely dangerous volcano? Let us know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed today's video, then make sure to leave us a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon to be always updated with the most exciting content as soon as it's uploaded. Thanks for watching. See you again soon in another video.